post-spring football rankings, power rankings by CBS Sports Tom Fornelli. Welcome to episode 397 of College Football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Pflugar. We cover everything in college football because we love everything in college football. And if you do as well, please subscribe to our channel. Smash the like button if you like our content. Share the video with your family and friends. Yes, power rankings. It's power rankings times. Now, this is not our power ranking here at PATC. This is Tom Fornelli, CBS Sports. In early summer, I think in the first 2 weeks of June, we're going to be coming out with our way too early predictions for all the power conferences and overall the G5. We're going to rank the top 10 G5 football programs, football teams for this year in 2024. But people are coming out with their power rankings, and we cover everything in college football. So let's get right to it. Put down your comments and thoughts in the comments section below the video. I'm going to give you my thoughts on Tom Fornelli's power rankings. I want to hear your thoughts as well. Indiana, number 18. Out of 18, remember the Big Ten has 18 teams. It's a behemoth conference. There is reason to be optimistic about Indiana football. Kirk Cignetti's track record at IUP, Elon, and James Madison suggests he knows how to build a program. He's brought plenty of key players from James Madison, and the Hoosiers landed one of the most prolific quarterbacks in Ohio's Curtis Rourke. You know, if you've been watching this program over the last 2 years, Curtis Rourke, I'm a big fan of his. He had a big knee injury. I shouldn't say a little knee injury. He had a big knee injury a couple years ago. It sounds like he's fully healthy. Transferred from Ohio. He knows how to play the quarterback position. Curtis Rourke, first year Kurt Cignetti. As Tom Fornelli says at the end of this, somebody has to be ranked at the bottom for now. But there is optimistic for the Indiana Hoosiers football program with their new head coach. Number 17, the Purdue Boilermakers. Ryan Walters' first season didn't go as well as hoped. He went 4-8 after inheriting a team that had gone 8-6 in 2022. And then he had to watch as a couple of his best players, receiver Deion Burks, he went to Oklahoma, and edge rusher Nick Sorton, he went to Texas A&M, left via the portal. The good news is that Hudson Card is back for his second season as quarterback, and there's belief that a second go-around in Walters' defensive scheme will lead to improvement from a defense that allowed 30.4 points per game. Purdue also has the biggest offensive line anybody has seen at West Lafayette. Usually their offensive line is a little bit more mobile, a little bit smaller, softer. Ryan Walters is changing the culture of the Boilermakers program a little bit here. Second year, again, may not go as well as the Boilermaker fans hope, but Ryan Walters is taking the program in a different direction. We'll see if it works. UCLA. The Bruins, first year in the Big Ten. Tom Fornelli has them 16. History suggests that transitioning to a new league is difficult for most, and while there are questions about each Pac-12 newcomer, UCLA is the one in which I have the least confidence. Chip Kelly went to Ohio State. Deshaun Foster is the new coach, first-time head coach. The program lost a lot of key personnel on and off the field. Too many questions. UCLA ranked 16. Tom Fornelli could not rank the Bruins any higher. Number 15. The Minnesota Golden Gophers, my beloved Gophers. Last year was the first time Minnesota didn't appear in the AP Top 25 or the CFP rankings at least once since the 2018 season as the Gophers finished 6-7. Was it a one-off year after steady improvement under PJ Fleck or a start of a trend? Geez, I hope not. The hope is transfer quarterback Max Brosmere can reignite an offense that averaged only 18.8 points a game. We lost defensive coordinator Joe Rossi. Big hit. Big hit. We lost the great defensive coordinator. He went to Michigan State. It's a bit of a mystery what we can expect from the Gophers on the defensive side of the ball. Fornelli has my beloved Golden Gophers. Number 15. Number 14, David Braun pulled off one of the most stunning debuts in the country last season. Northwestern left for dead, but 8-5 record. While Braun got a full off season to build the program in his image, I wonder how realistic is expect for it to be an encore. The quarterback situation is unsettled. It went absolutely pear-shaped. Brennan Sullivan, the quarterback, who we all believe would be the starter at Northwestern this year, went into the portal. They're having a new football stadium being constructed. That's going to be built in the next couple of years. Illinois, number 13. Illinois hopes to bounce back from what was a disappointing season internally in 2023. The defense let the team down. Let the team down. Illinois enters the summer optimistic that the offense can improve, but there are still questions on the other side of the ball. They lost the great Johnny Newton in the NFL draft. Michigan State, it has been an offseason of change in East Lansing. A whole bunch of defensive players left. It's absolutely brutal. But Aiden Childs is their quarterback. The quarterback now and the quarterback for the future. It's going to be exciting to watch him, fascinating to watch him develop. Aiden Childs under Jonathan Smith. Michigan State, number 12. That might be a little bit too generous, in my belief. For Tom Fornelli, I would not have the Spartans ranked this high. Maryland, number 11. Going to have a new quarterback. Now they have a big quarterback battle going on. It looks like MJ Morris is the one that's going to win it. I don't like how MJ Morris left the North Carolina State Wolfpack program. He kind of quit before he left. Is that too hard of words? Let me know in the comments section below the video. But can he be the leader of the new Terrapins going into 2024? I'm not sure. Number 10, Rutgers. Ethan Kaliakmanis, the Greek rifle, won the quarterback battle. He may not be a huge upgrade at the position, according to Tom Fornelli, but the Rutgers is a sneaky dark horse in the Big Ten this season. Many are asking. Right now, Rutgers is ranked number 10 post-spring rankings. Tom Fornelli, CBS Sports Wisconsin, number 9. Ooh, the Badger fans are not going to be happy that Wisconsin's only ranked number 9 in the spring rankings. Braden Locke or Tyler Van Dyke, one of them have to step up to be the quarterback. Of course, there's also a question of whether simply being better will be enough because the Badgers have a daunting schedule. They're set to play Alabama, USC, Penn State, Oregon, road trips to Iowa, Nebraska. Don't forget Minnesota. Wisconsin has a very tough schedule for 2024, ranked number 9. Iowa. What are we going to do with Iowa? They're going to have a great defense. New offensive coordinator Lester. Tom Fornelli says, most years I look at Iowa questioning nearly everything about the roster, offensive philosophy before deciding it doesn't matter because the Hawkeyes will figure out a way to win at least 8 games anyway. Well, we shall see. The great punter, Torrey Taylor, is gone, went to the NFL. Cade McNamara, is he healthy enough to last the whole season? They got to get a quarterback, 2 in the portal. Could it be Brennan Sullivan, who left the Northwestern program? We shall see. Nebraska Cornhuskers, number 7. We've reached the portion of these rankings where you can toss these teams into a lottery ball machine, pick a random order, and nearly all would be defensible. I'm putting Nebraska at the top, not because it's an annual tradition to get Husker fans' hopes up, but because of the addition of Dylan Raiola. You guys know how much I love Dylan Raiola. If the offensive line in Nebraska can keep him healthy, Nebraska's going to go 8-4 this year. Book it, mark it down, 8-4. Not 7-5, not 9-3, 8-4 Nebraska. If Dylan Raiola is still standing by the end of the season. Tom Fornelli has Washington number 6. To me, that's a little too high. No disrespect to my Huskies friends. That's a little too high. Too much change. Now, I know Washington got hot in the portal. This is what Tom Fornelli said. I'm putting the Huskies here, number 6, as a nod to winning the Pac-12 and reaching the college football playoff national championship, but there's a strong argument to be made. This is too high. The program has been gutted. Kalen DeBoer left. Jed Fish comes from Arizona. It feels like a reset season in Seattle. Most definitely. You can't have them number 6, in my opinion. USC number 5 last season was a disaster for the Trojans. The team finished 8-5 despite having Heisman Trophy winner and eventual first pick of the NFL draft. Caleb Williams' defense was abysmal. Now the question is, how do the Trojans replace Caleb Williams now that everybody believes that Lincoln Riley has turned the corner on the defense? I need to see it to believe it on the defensive side of the ball. It may be true. It may be true, but I need to see it to believe it at this point. USC number 5 seems a little too high to me once again. Penn State number 4. I got fooled by Penn State last year. I fell into the trap. I'm not going to fall for it this year. The hope is this is the year of growth from Drew Aller. Under the new offensive coordinator that came from Kansas Jayhawks, Andy Kolnicki. Will it be enough to take Penn State to the next level? Will Penn State, with those 2 great running backs, be able to challenge for the top of the Big Ten, get into the Big Ten championship game? There's no more divisions. So let's see what Penn State can do. Fornelli has Penn State number 4, Michigan, the defending, reigning, undisputed Big Ten champions and national champions, the Wolverines. Fornelli has Michigan at number 3. They lost J.J. McCarthy. They lost Blake Corum. They lost a whole bunch of good offensive linemen, but they have some really good defensive tackles on the Michigan Wolverines. They're still going to be awfully good. They're going to be going for the 4th year in a row as the Big Ten champions. I think they're going to come up short, but Michigan's going to have an awfully good team under their new head coach. It's his first year as a head coach. It's going to be pretty exciting at Michigan. Oregon, number 2. The Oregon Ducks, first year in the Big Ten. Tom Fornelli has them number 2. Holy smokes. Speaking of programs that have had a great offseason, Oregon enters the first season in the Big Ten as legitimate contender to win the league. Bo Nix has been replaced by Dylan Gabriel. A great college football quarterback, Dylan Gabriel. Just one of the impressive transfers Dan Lanning has landed. There's a strong argument that the Ducks are the second most talented team in the league and could be the most talented Oregon team of all time. That is the PATC money shot of this power rankings by Tom Fornelli. This could be the most talented Oregon team of all time going into the Big Ten. First year in the Big Ten. Boy, it's going to be fun to watch. And of course, number 1, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Caleb Downs, Quinton Junkins, Will Howard, all coming on board from the transfer portal. It's very much Big Ten title or bust in Columbus. Hell, it's probably more national title or bust. High expectations for the Buckeyes. Tom Fornelli has it Ohio State number 1, Oregon number 2, Michigan number 3, Penn State number 4, and USC number 5. That's the top 5. What are your top 5 post-spring rankings for the Big Ten Conference here going into 2024? Some of that I agree with, some of it I don't. I'm going to put out my own power rankings here probably in a couple of weeks. I want to let it marinate a little bit more. We shall see. Wisconsin number 9, ooh, that's going to upset a lot of Badger fans. So, because of that, I do enjoy this article, reading this article May 8th. Now, put down your comments and thoughts in the comments section below the video, and this is just a little wink and a nod. There's going to be a epic, classic live show tonight, Wednesday night. We're starting at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 o'clock Central Time. Live show. The title of the show is Kansas. Buckle up. Brace for impact. We'll see you tonight. We hope you enjoyed episode 397. Until next time, from all of us at PATC to all of you, please you all take great care of each other. Thank you so very much.